Happy New Year, everybody. Happy New Year. This is Yanko Maceda, founder of Tabanero Cigars. And yes, we believe in the enjoyment of craftsmanship that allows you to stop time, reflect on life, and plan the future ahead. Thank you, thank you, thank you for all those likes. Pal, my friend, how are you? Thanks for all the support, man. Thank you, thank you. Pal, every time you send those pictures with people smoking the totals, you really touch my heart, man. Thank you very much. Happy New Year. Noel, how are you, Noel? How are you, Ralph? Chick Wheel. Keith, Young Blood, how are you, sir? Avery, how are you? I'm finishing a Robusto Connecticut. A Robusto Connecticut. It's one of my beginning of the day cigar. And I'm about to start a Robusto, a regular sun-grown Robusto. Well, there's nothing regular about this Robusto. This is Rob from Cigar Talk's favorite, the Robusto, the Maceda Robusto. So I'm almost done with Connecticut, and I'm going to start with the sun-grown now. You know, bring it up. We're working on a box. We're working on a box that is going to have my favorite cigars, how I smoke when I have the time, or when I go out on vacation. A total box that will have 10 Robustos and 10 Totos, and in the same order, and we will display the order that you should smoke those cigars in the inside of the box. Guys, this is the year. This is the year. This is the year. We got a new challenge. We already have purpose. We already purposed the year. We already got the year planned, and there's nothing better than start your year already with purpose. Purpose. What is it that you're doing this year? What are your plans? What goals you want to achieve? What is your purpose? What is your purpose this year? So when you wake up in the morning and you're having a hard time getting out of bed or getting yourself ready, something to remind you what is your purpose this year. Eventually it will be a purpose in life. There's two important days in our life. One is when you were born, and the second when you find your purpose. Why you came here, why you were born. Those are two important days. The day you were born and the day that you find out why you got here, why you were born. What is your purpose? So reflect a little bit on the matter. Why you here? Why you starting 2022? Why are you starting 2022? What are your plans? What is your purpose? And that will help you out to strive during 2022, which is going to be a tough year. If you thought 2021 it was rough, watch and see 2022. So you need to find a way to redesign yourself. It doesn't matter what's happening around you, you keep going forward. And part of that, big part of that, is finding purpose. Finding purpose. Don't lower your standard. Don't lower your standard. That's not going to help. Lowering your standard is not going to help. How are you going to manage your time to achieve those goals right now in 2022? People are saying that time is flying, and I reflect in the matter that if 1/3 of your day or 2/3 of your day, your head is always down, looking down, of course time is going to fly. You're just like this. You're missing out on everybody that is walking in front of you, the cars that are driving in front of you. You're missing out on the beautiful sky. You're missing out on the white snow, because 2/3 of your day, you're like this. So if you're looking down, you're going to miss a lot what's going on forward in front of you. So yes, time will go fast, because next thing you know, it's 6 p.m. and you've been 3-4 hours just looking down. So manage your time. Manage your time, and that has to do a lot with purpose. If you feel you're just going and going and going, you have no purpose, yes, you will have plenty of time to look down. You have plenty of time to look down. And one way to avoid looking down is lighting up a good cigar. You don't smoke like this. You smoke like this. Watching the people, having a great conversation with your friends, having a conversation with yourself. But usually you're looking forward. I haven't seen anybody yet smoking like this. So, light up a cigar. Light up 2 cigars, 3 cigars a day, and you will see that you will have plenty of time. You'll be able to manage better your time instead of just looking down. What a year, what a year. This year we're going to Vegas. We're going to Vegas in July. It's going to be our first time going to Vegas to expose the Maceda brand, the Tabanero brand, expose Taba Brew. We're even going to bring Taba Brew to Vegas. The union in Vegas, it charges 90 cents per each coffee that we give away. And we have to employ their barista. We can bring our barista. But you think that's going to stop us to bring Taba Brew to Vegas? No way. We're bringing Taba Brew to Vegas. We have to share with everybody. Thank you, Raymond. Have a beautiful day, man. Thank you very much. We're going to take Taba Brew to Vegas, and we're going to be next to Quality Importers. So everybody that's going to be visiting Quality Importers, looking for cutters, lighters, they will see a banner. Come in and get your fix, or come in and have Taba Brew for me and you. And I guess if you don't come because of the cigars, you will come for the coffee, because it's going to be Cuban coffee roasted right here in Tampa, Florida. We're bringing Tampa, Florida to Vegas. So that's exciting. We already have some of our purpose ready for this year. We're going to Vegas. That is exciting. That's our first time going to Vegas. That is big. That is big for Tabanero Cigar. That has been established 11 years. We started on December 2010. December 2010, on a little space, the same size of our bathroom here. And it was funny because I was driving 2 days ago to the shop, and because my kids had the day off, my girl Valentina says, "Hey Dad, can I go to work with you?" I said, "Yeah, sure." And I was going into the garage, and something told me to stop and show them the building. When I moved to Tampa, Florida, the building that I started the restaurant, which was the last entrepreneur venture before I got into cigars. And I said, look, Valentina, you see that building in there, that brick building? Your dad bought that building when he came here, and he turned it into a restaurant. It used to be a nightclub. It was closed for many years. And I remodeled the place, make it fresh, look fresh, and I started a restaurant. Oh, you should see her eyes. She was like, "Wow, Dad, you did that, Dad? You did it with your hands?" Yeah, I said, "Yeah, I did it with my hands and some other guys. I was 24 years old." "Wow, Dad." She was really impressed. So that kind of reminded me that I got to put a tour for my family when they're a little bit older. Sebastian knows everything about it. Sebastian is my older kid. He's 20 years old. But I got to put a tour for the little ones so I can show them around how long and how much work we have put into this brand to come here where we are and not giving up, because remember, this is not about speed. This is about persistency. This is a competition that I'm not competing by myself. I have some other players running with me. But it's not about speed. It's about consistency, persistency, resistancy. So it'd be nice that I can show my kids the many places that we move in Ybor, the many things that we went through to bring the brand to this point. And you think about it, you go, "Whoa, 11 years is a long time." Believe me, when you fall in love with the process, when you like what you're doing, 10 years is like 2 weeks. They go quick. But you have to allow yourself to fall in love with the process. And people always say, "Yeah, for you not to work, you need to really love what you do, find something that you love." Well, that's the hardest part. Find something that you love. That's the hardest part. But if you stay in your comfort zone and you don't take the risk to find what you think you will love, well, you will never marry. You will never have kids. You will never have a family. You will never have, I don't know, a relation in your life. You will never have friends, because if you're afraid to try, you will stay the same forever. Which is nothing wrong with that. That's okay. I think happiness has a different meaning to different people, and I totally accept that. But I believe that, again, there's two important days in your life: the day you were born and the day you find out why you were born, the day you find purpose. And I believe that one of the things finding purpose is finding something that you really enjoy. No doubt we're here to serve others. Don't get confused. Whatever you find that you do that you really enjoy, believe me, you serving others. You serving others. God put us in this earth to serve others. So being an infinite game, I am blessed to find something that I really enjoy. And that's why the word retirement is being deleted from my thoughts, my ideas. I don't see myself ever retiring because I found purpose. I find something that I really love. And I don't think a lifetime in here, in this great earth, is going to allow me to learn as much as I can. But that has to do with finding purpose. This year, stop waiting to be ready. Stop waiting this year I'll be ready. This year I'll be ready. You will never be ready to take that step. Stop thinking that you need to be ready. You will get okay. You will get some ready in the process. So don't keep saying, oh, this year I will be ready. You're not going to be ready this year or the next one or the next one. You need to take that step. You need to take that step. And I'm talking to the guys that always, writing, saying hello and saying, oh, Yanko, in the future. The future is now. The future is now. 2022. How long are you going to wait? Now is the future. Take that a step. You will never be ready to take that step. Get out of your comfort zone. If you think that your city doesn't fit your idea, what you're planning to do, go to another city, go to another town. But this is the year. Not next year or the other one. This is the year. We need more entrepreneurship mind. We need more spirits, to start. We need to start. The first thing you got to do is start. And some of you guys know who I'm talking to. And I can't remember everyone, but every time I hear someday is today. Someday is today. Some days today. So this year we decided to go to Vegas. This year we're already doing due diligence. So as soon as we come back from Vegas, we already choose where we're going to open the next Casa Tabanero. Where we're going to open the next Casa Tabanero. Not because we felt we were ready, because to keep the relation interesting, to keep the relation with some spice, I think we already accomplished many of the goals in Tampa. One of them, it was our warehouse, a small warehouse 5 minutes from here, that I've been looking at a new technology. I send my team members an autonomous little van that is going to be able to go from here to the warehouse. Going inside of the warehouse, they can load it and come back completely autonomous. I was like, wow, technology is getting there. So we accomplished already having the warehouse pretty close to here. This shop is doing amazingly. This shop, it blew my mind. I think I'm sure when I used to dream what this shop was able to do. This year we did 2,110 orders online, and pretty soon, I don't know if next Sunday or the following Sunday, I'll be able to share with you guys what were the yearly sales, which is wow. We did better than 2019, better than 2020. This 2021 was amazing for Tabanero Cigars, amazing. So on January, which is now, not next month, this month, we're going to Nicaragua. We're pushing for January 14th, and I will stay there, I would say for 9 days, and then come back because we got to continue working here. It's going to be a great trip to Nicaragua. We are planning to celebrate Raymond's birthday, uh, January 21st. So it's going to be a great trip to Nicaragua. And it is important to start the year here in Tampa and also Nicaragua. We are working on both countries. So we need to start the year on both places. And I think it's going to be something of every year, starting the year here and also Nicaragua. Thank you, Paul. Thank you. So, guys, understand that time is valuable. Time is valuable. I spend yesterday, I spent the day before, and I allocate that time with the family. I spent time with the family. I came on the 31st. I came here. I spent half of the day. People that I love, people that I wanted to let them know that it was the end of the year and I wanted to be with them at least for a few hours. And then I went home, and then the first, I had my mom visiting, my grandma, and I said, you know what, this time is going to be with my family. And I went and spent the time talking about the past, the future with the family, you know, bragging about my girl Valentina. She's 7 years old and she already knows how to make coffee for us. Woo! All right, excuse me, guys. This is a Taba Brew moment. No, eso está bien. Gracias, gracias. Gracias. Guys, Taba Brew is an espresso bean roasted right here in Tampa, Florida, by Naviera Coffee Mills. They've been in Tampa, Florida for 104 years, and the owner, he respects what we're doing here for Tampa with our cigar brand, keeping the heritage alive. And I asked him if he would do the coffee, the espresso brand for us, and he said, yeah, sure, of course, I will do it for you. I was like, wow, because they're a big company. Paying attention to a small brand like us, I was really thankful. So Taba Brew for me and you. Let me take a break and drink some of the espresso so I can feel it on my shoulders, my forehead, and it will be a better afternoon after this great dose of caffeine, Tampa caffeine, and good cigars. And after that, we're gonna light up the Robusto Sungrown, which is Rob from Cigar Talk's favorite. It's like a dark chocolate. I don't like a lot of sugar on my espresso. There's a really dark chocolate taste, no bitterness. Danny worked pretty hard on having an espresso with a lot of Robusta beans that has the highest level of caffeine, and to a point that it was not really bitter. So it's not an Italian espresso, it's more like a Cuban espresso. And for some of you guys that say, oh, I didn't know Cuban had an espresso. Yes. The island of Cuba, they drink espresso. They don't drink like Americano style coffee like Colombia, like Ecuador, many other countries in Latin America, South America. They drink more like the American style coffee. Cuba, they drink espresso. But they put a lot of sugar. So after you have a Cuban espresso, besides the caffeine, the sugar, you'll be talking so much that people have to say, hey, pass the microphone, because you can stop talking after you have so much sugar and caffeine. It's such a full flavor. If you had a little bit of sinus, this will fix it. This will fix it. Woo! We always do doubles espresso. right here in Brew in Tabanero. When people ask me, can I have a double? I go, well, it's already double. If you have 4 shots of this espresso, you'll be flying. So have it just like a double as we do it. How are you guys? Welcome, welcome. Ready for Cuban espresso?
No, sir.
No, oh no. It's still,
I
it's
do
still
not
early.
need to see sound.
All right. So as soon as we come back from Vegas, before July, we got to do some flying to Texas. I'm really falling in love with Texas. I think we deserve our next shop to be in Texas. We haven't decided where in Texas, but we're doing a lot of research. And to me, don't tell anybody else, I kind of like Dallas, Texas. I kind of like Dallas, Texas. So as you can see, it's going to be pretty soon half hour, and it felt good. It felt good because I'm talking to you guys. I'm sharing what's going on with this year, the beginning of the year. This is the year. I'm telling you, this is the year. We will find out by December 2022 why this was the year. From 2021, the biggest achievement, I think, the biggest one was to start collaborating with Raymond Pages down in Nicaragua. That was the biggest. Start making our blends down in Nicaragua. What a year. That was monumental. And the second thing of 2021, accomplishing moving the box shop, the warehouse, tobacco storage, everything to a property that we bought 5 years ago. 2 monumental things happened in 2021. That was our purpose on 2021. After we were out of cigar rollers, we have nobody to make cigars at the amount of cigars that we needed. Going down to Nicaragua, meeting Raymond's, and start making cigars for Raymond's, it was like God was talking to me. God was saying, everything happened for a reason. Things just don't happen because they happen. No, they happen for a reason. Why? Because with 4 cigar rollers right here in the United States, I was able to make 120,000 cigars a year. It wasn't enough for how much we were growing. So manufacturing in Nicaragua, it gave us access to 300,000 cigars that we did in 2021. And we are projecting to do 350,000 for 2022. So that was a reason why what happened. I think I'm a 90% of my palate coming back. I think I'm a 90%. I think I'm a 90%. Because I remember, I got memory when I used to try to smell, on a cold cigar, try to smell the notes of my cigars, and I know how intense they are. And after those 2 weeks that I had the virus for the second time, and my body did perfectly, my body recognizes, as soon as it hit the body, my body said, oh, you got to take 2 weeks off. He said hello to the virus, and then boom. Well, after that, your palate is like a roller coaster. Some days you smell better, some other days you off. But I know it will get to normal. It will get to normal pretty soon before I go to Nicaragua. Ed, how are you, Ed? Jose, gracias. Happy New Year, Jose. Happy New Year. John Drummer, some shipment. Thank you. Those big daddies are amazing. Thank you. Thank you, drummer. Thank you. So guys, to recap, this is the year. This is the year for us. This is the year for you. Don't keep procrastinating and thinking that it's later. This is the year. If you prove yourself this year, oh my God, you'll be set for the rest of your life. Because this is going to be a challenge year. A really challenge year. If you thought 2021 it was difficult, whew, watch 2022. And I'm telling you because I learned a while ago to see around the corner. To be able to see around the corner to get us ready for when we turn the corner. And what I already saw that it was going to happen, my team members go, wow, now I understand why you were doing this. I said, well, because I follow my gut feeling. And that following the gut feeling, it gets better and better and better, and you develop that sense of following your senses, of looking around the corner. And everybody understands later on why I do things right now that makes no sense right now. So I'm telling you, start now. Start now. Start now because 5 years go by so quick. So quick.
You kind of go kind of towards the end of the street and kind of settle down, but then you go like one more block.
The Robusto Sombro doesn't have the same blend of the Connecticut. Connecticut is really complex. We did it really complex because of the Connecticut wrapper. It was sweet. So we said, let's bust out with a mild to medium Connecticut Robusto that will surprise people. And we did the same thing with the Toro Connecticut. Robusto Sungrown is a more settled cigar, not as complex, but a lot of roasted nuts. You can pick that a lot. You can pick some of the leather of the wrapper and also some of the cedar, some of the oaks on the Robusto Sungrown. It's a cigar that as soon as you light up, if you drink bourbon or whiskey, automatically you feel like you're missing something else to go with a cigar. Thank you, Ken. Thank you. This is the year, Ken. This is the year, my friend. Thank you for all the inspiration that you have given us on 2021. I know you'll be here on 2022, and you will continue to inspire us to do better and better, and never lower our standards. Thank you, Ken. Ken, I'm completely out of XO, and I'm buying another bottle not to touch the beautiful Zacapas XO that you were giving to me. Thank you, Ken. What a beautiful view. When I saw that picture and the view to your right and the family together, I said, this is a man that not even saying anything, just with a picture can inspire you. Thank you, Ken. Thank you very much. Happy New Year. So guys, find purpose for this year. Find purpose. Use the excuse that you're using purpose to the year. Why are you going to go into 2022? Not just because 2022 is here. What is your purpose on 2022? If it's being difficult to find purpose in life, well, do small steps. What is your purpose right now in 2022? All right, guys, I'm going to enjoy my Robusto. I said I was gonna have numbers ready for this live, but it was too quick. We know we closed the year at 2,110 online orders. I will give you numbers later on the online business and also numbers on the store, because I would like to share with you guys. You were here with me basically on and off an entire year. So I have nothing to hide. I have things to feel proud. And I will share pretty soon with you guys what we were able to accomplish right here on 2021 on a pretty challenging year. Pretty challenging year because everything around us. For us, it was just striving. Guys, remember that through the enjoyment of this craftsmanship, you find ways to stop time. And you know what I'm talking about. And when you stop time, for some reason you start reflecting on life. And after you've been reflecting on life, it doesn't matter how old you are, you still think of the future. You still think of planning the near future. So remember, we believe in the enjoyment of craftsmanship that allows you to stop time, reflect on life, and plan the future ahead. It is something that you see it every day here because we don't have TVs or anything to distract you. And some of us, a lot of us, when we get here, everything is designed for you to put your phone away and just start socializing. And that's what we want to accomplish. That's what we are going to accomplish. To have at least 100 stores around the world for places that people understand it is to socialize, to talk about the cigars, talk about life with anything to distract you. That is what we are aiming for Casa Tabanero. And I believe the second one is going to be in Texas. In Texas. I don't know if the third one will be right here in Florida, but the second one, it's in Texas. Guys, thank you very much. Happy New Year. Please find purpose for this year. Find purpose for this year, and probably you will like it. You will enjoy finding purpose for this year, and later on you realize that it was not just for this year, that it will be for your entire life. Thank you very much, and have a great Sunday.